Hi, I'm Cat RunningElk. I'm here to help you live a happier, healthier, and wealthier life. This week, we're talking about letting go of the past. It's been on my mind a lot and brought to my attention because of a conversation I had recently with a realtor. Is a realtor who does believe in the power of positive thinking, is also a spiritual type of person like myself. So I called this particular realtor up thinking it would be the perfect person for me to work with, knowing I believe you can manifest whatever you desire if you are lined up with spirit, with your spiritual calling. And I really felt called, or have felt called in the last year, to look into purchasing a home. I've been renting for a long, long time and just felt like, okay, it's time for me to come home and buy a home of my own. Now, if you know anything about my journey and moving across country back and forth, you should also know how many times I've made leaps of faith, going where Spirit calls me to go with $5 in my pocket and just trusting that things will work out. And they do, they always have. And I'm here to help other people learn to trust the same principle. So my life has been a little more dramatic, maybe, than some people's in doing that because I am here to inspire people. I've also purchased homes when your average real estate expert or loan expert would say, there is no way you can buy a house. And I said, oh, watch me. And I bought houses and sold houses. And so I felt called to buy a house. So, anyway, this conversation with Realtor was I let him know my price range, and he said, oh, that's going to be difficult, Kat. And I went, whoa, 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 whoa. No, it's not. I said, that's a belief. And he said, no, that's based on my experience. And I shut my mouth then because I had called him for his expertise in real estate, and I didn't want to lecture him on positive thinking and the power we have to create either ease or challenges in our lives. But after I hung up the phone, I realized I was really disappointed because I thought he would bring his spirituality into the real estate experience, and instead I encountered a totally different person. And I find that a lot, that there are people that will show up for classes and they understand what we're talking about. They get it. They have really great meditative experiences. They have great visions, but then they walk out the door and go back to thinking very limited based on their experiences, based on the past. Like saying, well, this is reality. This is what I've known. So we can't change that type of thinking. So I realized it's so hard for people to really let go of the past, to quit basing their future on what they have known. So the example in real estate is very easy to understand it in knowing, okay, if this person has had difficulty helping someone buy a house in a certain price range in the past, how can they let go of that and turn around and decide, I could have a totally different experience tomorrow if I change my thinking? Then something will just pop up miraculously. And we need to remember that in all areas of our life, or we will keep getting the exact same results over and over and over again, unless you completely walk away from it and decide, I'm turning a corner, I'm expecting something different, and it's something I've never known. So, something more positive for you may seem uncomfortable to your brain because it doesn't know what it's like, versus getting comfortable in our misery or getting comfortable with struggle, getting comfortable with having it be hard, having it be difficult. Now, you're used to it. Even if you don't like it, there's a comfort in what you know. So to let go of the past completely is so scary for the brain to not know what it's going to be like. It can't grasp it. If it can't envision it, it can't get comfortable in it, it's going to block it. We're going to resist it. That's why we meditate and visualize the life we want to live that's different from the struggle. And we have to keep visualizing it and really putting ourselves in it until it feels easy. Not just exciting. Exciting is still a little too different and scary. It has to feel comfortable. You have to picture yourself comfortable with synchronicity, comfortable with ease, comfortable with always getting the breaks. You have to get comfortable with people thinking, wow, well, it's easy for you. You have to get comfortable with that. You have to get comfortable with the idea that people are going to think your life is charmed, that you are just lucky, that you get all the good breaks. Okay, so that in itself is something that we all have to realize. We will resist it. Thus, we will resist success. We will resist abundance because there are also people that may not like you, and it's a whole different challenge. If you want to change your life, if you want to give up the struggles and go for, as my daughter says, we need more snuggles, less struggles. So you want more snuggles, you want more warm fuzzies in your future. You've got to shut the door on the past completely and be brave enough to open the door to the future, knowing you don't know what it's going to be like, but you're going to be comfortable there no matter what. As you go forward now, in order to have a different type of experience, you could work with the affirmation, I am open to new and different experiences. I am allowing my life to go in a new and better direction. I also suggest if you find yourself thinking about the past, even talking about the past, and feeling negative about it, that you remind yourself and maybe say out loud, but that's in the past, or that's what I used to experience, and now I'm experiencing something new. So just to get in that habit of letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go of that past. Thanks so much for listening. Please remember to subscribe and share this with the people you care about that you also want to see living a better life. We can all help each other and remind each other to stay positive, stay enlightened, and love each other more and more each day. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.